Welcome back for another episode of A Cup of Coffee and a Little Talk About Happiness. Today our subject, kindness. Have you ever had a situation where you had to deliver bad news to somebody? Let's say, were you a boss where you had to do like employment, where you had to do performance management, and you had to let someone know that they weren't performing well? Or maybe you had to have a hard talk with a friend over something that they've done that hurt your feelings. Or, who knows, there's no end to the number of difficult talks we all need to have in our lives. But I wanted to share a secret this morning about how to deliver anything difficult. There's only two words that you need to think about for this, and that's kindness and respect. Honestly, you can deliver any message to anyone if you stop before you do it and think about, what does kindness and respect look like? If you were on the receiving end of that bad news, how would you want to hear it? We've all had moments in life where someone has had to say something difficult to us. Think of a time when someone did it gently and kindly and respectfully and left you with dignity and space to hold your head up, and how fantastic that was when it could have gone much worse. That's the gift you have the opportunity to offer others every time that you use kindness and respect instead of anger or resentment. Any message delivered with kindness and respect is a spoonful of sugar, right? It's the way to respectfully and clearly deliver a message without getting those emotions involved. A very quick story from me. One time when I was my last corporate gig, I worked with a young man named Robert, and he was a supervisor for the first time. And he asked me a question about how could I have these conversations. And I told him the exact same things I'm saying right now, respectful and kind. And that there's no substitute for respectful and kind. A few months later, I had a meeting with him in his office, and I looked up at his whiteboard, and written at the top were 2 words, or 3 words, respectful and kind. And he said, I think about that all the time. So I know that it works. And I know that I've shared it, I've used it, and I know how powerful it is. Kindness itself has a power. It's a superpower. Kindness. Kindness is something you have an opportunity to offer everyone you meet in every situation. Costs nothing. Value fantastic. Unbelievable. Sometimes it just takes one little act of kindness and caring to change a person's life. Jackie Chan. No matter how small, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Aesop. Always be kinder than necessary. James Barrie. A single act of kindness throws roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees. Amelia Earhart. We rise by lifting others. Robert Ingersoll. And last, what's the definition of kindness? Somebody who brings warmth and value to someone else with no expectation in return. I'm going to read a poem this morning called A Kindness Deficit. I'm going to have a little bit of a short show. I'm a little under the weather this morning. As you know, I've been fighting a cold. But it's day 10. Wanted to make sure I showed up. Wanted to talk about something so important to me, kindness. I wanted to, before we read the poem, offer this one last thought. Good morning, sharing coffee, or tea, or hot chocolate, whatever you drink, bone broth. Being kindness is a gift you give yourself. There is no explanation, but being kind is a way to fill up your own heart and to make you feel good and to make you feel great. One of the secrets I use when I'm kind of mad at somebody in my family, and maybe I know it's not for a great reason, or maybe I know I'm carrying on resentment, or maybe I know they just kind of did something unkind and I had to deal with it, right? Doesn't matter. I do something nice for that person. I can't explain the turnaround that happens in your heart when you just do something nice for someone, especially someone you're mad at. Sounds crazy? Give it a try sometimes. Try kindness. It goes right along with smiling, right? Looking in someone's eye and smiling. being that happiness ambassador that lifts the world. And when you spread kindness, when you stop and help someone who's struggling or whatever, just a compliment, or maybe you don't say something that you're thinking, that's also a kindness, right? Or every kindness you offer, like the butterfly effect. You know the butterfly effect? The butterfly flaps its wings across the ocean, and the little bit of wave gives momentum, and it moves across the world, and it's felt all over the world. That's what kindness is like, the kindness effect. You're kind to someone, they feel good, and all of a sudden they feel warm. Someone was nice to them. Someone had the thoughtfulness to be kind to them. So what do? They turn around and offer kindness to others. Kind of like paying it forward. I love that thought. So the kindness, we're on the kindness train today. I wrote this poem a while ago. I'm going to share it this morning. And like I said, we're going to have a little bit of a short show, but there's not a lot to say about kindness. Do it. Practice. It's a skill you can develop. Practice looking for ways to be kind. Walk through your day today and see if there's a way you can do three kind things today that don't cost you anything. Don't cost you anything, right? But a moment of time. It's a gift that you're giving forward as well as giving to yourself. As you can hear, good chance I'm going to lose my voice, so I'm going to read the poem and say goodbye for today. But I'll leave you with this thought on kindness. There's a kindness deficit all around. Examples in our lives abound, entitled to never feel annoyed. Sarcastic tactics oft employed. We broadcast to the world at large. We feel so much better when we discharge. But it could have gone another way if we chose different words that say that we are here to lift you up, inspire the soul, and fill the cup with all it takes to make their day is one quick smile in a kind way. And though we travel all alone, though some of us are far from home, surrounding us and all we do are strangers who are traveling too. Sure, we could brush past the surrounding crowd, declare our needs both long and loud, get ahead no matter what the cost, win the prize no matter how much is lost, forging ahead until we're prone, arriving at the finish line ahead, but alone. So pick your path each and every day. You get to choose it in every way. In every hug, in every word, in every thought that's felt and heard, we bring the light or put it out. That's what this trip is all about. Your phone can never like you back. Computers don't cut you some slack like the real life people around you do. And they're the ones who'll bring you soup. So you can be the one who brings the fight or be the one who brings the light. Be the smile that can be counted on. Be grateful for all you've had and done. Kind in every word and deed. Be the one to take the lead to fill the kindness deficit every day and every chance you get. There's more of us than you can know, and our superpower is to let it show. Together we can change the whole world's view. Let's begin today with me and you. So, I'm Tina Ann. Thanks for sharing a cup of coffee with me this morning. Be kind today. Have a happy day.